Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.
Good evening, high school hoop fans, and welcome into the Augusta Civic Center. Rick Dugal along with Brian Bork, high above courtside at the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Tonight's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Senator Scott Searway, District 16. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Avenue in Fairfield. Dr. Townsend's been taking care of Rudy and Lily. Rudy for 13 years, he's an old man. Waterville and Skowhegan Tire, voted the local best tire place in Waterville and Skowhegan for 50 years running. Heward's Martial Arts, where you can learn discipline, self-defense, among many things. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Avenue in Fairfield, now under new ownership, Amanda and Todd Dow. Stop in and say hello and welcome them to the community. Central Maine Pharmacy, Chuck Roy, owner, pharmacist, your local pharmacist. So we've got the 4-5 matchup, Brewer and Messalonskee. Brewer comes in at 12-6, Messalonskee 11-7. The two teams split this season, with the Eagles taking the first game 55-53 and Brewer winning handily 72-64 later in the season. Brewer is the only team in this Eastern Class A that has stayed with Hamden in any game. Of course, Hamden has one loss, it is to AA Bangor, but against all the other Eastern teams, Brewer is the only team that's played with Hamden. They lost at the buzzer. Brewer is 6-4 against tournament teams. Messalonskee 6-7 in against tournament teams. And what could be a telling stat coming into the game? Brewer is 5-1 over their last 6 games, while Messalonskee is 2-4. And that 2-4 record really cost them down the stretch, as they were sitting in the 3 spot and looking at finishing at least in the 2 or 3 spot going down the stretch. But Messalonskee did not make the tournament last year, and Brewer lost in the semifinals to the Cinderella team of last year's tournament, Skowhegan, before Skowhegan went on to lose to Lawrence in the Eastern Maine Finals. Starting lineups coming over. We'll turn it over to the public address announcer.
Welcome to the Augusta Civic Center for the Northern Maine Class A quarterfinal game between the Brewer Witches, visitors in the dark uniform, Messalonskee Eagles, the home team in the light uniform. Our participants are Mr. Fox and Mr. Caswell and Mr. Rodriguez. Scorers David Burns, Tyler Weston Hopkins, and score clock is Chase. Before announcing the starters, we'll introduce each team member, beginning with Brewer. Number 14, Lennox Cummings. Number 22, Gavin Carr. Number 32, Brady Saunders. Number 34, Evan Neto. Number 40, Brock Flagg. Number 42, Ryder Goodwin. And number 50, Ryan Young. For Messalonskee, number 2, Reese Gardner. Number 3, Tyson Pack. Number 4, James Smith. Number 5, Cole St. Peter. Number 10, Isaac Riley. Number 14, Nicholas Woodside. Number 22, Nathan Love. Number 23, Parker Cole. And number 30, Andrew Mayo. And now for your starters. For Brewer, 4 is junior, number 24, Dylan Huff. For Messalonskee, forward, 6'5", senior, number 0, Mason Violet. At forward for Brewer, he's a senior, number 12, Trevor Pearson. For Messalonskee at forward, he's a 6'3", junior, number 33, Noah Wood. At guard for Brewer, his sophomore, number 4, Colby Smith. Messalonskee, 5'11", senior, number 1, Jacob Perry. At guard for Brewer, junior, number 10, Kyle Goodrich. number 44, Matthew Parent. Brewer is coached by Dennis Goodman. Messalonskee is coached by Jay Dengler.
Jay Dengler, in his first season, Messalonskee guided them to an 11-7 record and a 4 seed in the tournament. Brewer will start with Smith, Goodrich, Pearson, Newcomb, and Huff. Messalonskee will counter with Violet, Perry, Charles, Wood, and Parent. The only time I saw Messalonskee play this year, they played Lawrence, and Matthew Parent hit several bombs from about 26 feet plus. If he gets hot in this game, it could be a tough night for Brewer. Tip is controlled by Messalonskee. Perry makes a nice hustle play, gets it into Violet in the lane, can't get the roll. Here's Smith for Brewer. Almost stolen away. Gets it back down low, spins. They roll it around, 3-ball on the way, ring it up. Aaron Newcomb. Here's Violet with it. Gets it in the middle. Shot is up by Wood, no good. Rebound comes down to Colby Smith. Stolen away. Charles with it. Actually, not Charles, I'm sorry. That's, yeah, this is Tucker Charles. Gets an easy 2. 3-2 Brewer. 7 minutes to go, first quarter. Here's Newcomb with it. Newcomb, hesitation dribble. Pulls up. Looking. In the corner. Baseline move. Shot is blocked by Pearson. Comes down to Charles. Gets it ahead for Parent. Parent with the pull-up jumper. No good. Charles hustles after the rebound. Shot is up and no good. Wood can't come down with it. Nice play by Jake Perry to get a shot off. Looked like there was a lot of contact there, but no call. Here's Smith with it. Huff to Smith. Hands it off to Goodrich. In the corner, Smith. Jumper on the baseline, in and out for Trevor Pearson. And Smith almost with a steal as Charles tried to thread the needle. 6:09 to go. First quarter, 3-2 Brewer. Parent triggers the inbounds. In the corner for Wood. Back to Violet. Back up top, Charles. Parent gets it down low for Wood. Back to Parent. He's open. In and out. And the rebound comes down to Brewer. Smith on the run. Gets it to Huff. Down the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Charles. Tucker Charles. Crossover in the lane. Almost loses the handle. Gets it to Violet. Violet with a fadeaway. No good. And the rebound comes down to Huff. 3-2, 5:24 to go. Both teams struggling from the floor so far. Here's Huff with it. In the corner, Smith. Smith kicks it to Pearson. Now he gets that one to go. Trevor Pearson makes it 5-2 Brewer. A dribble drive offense that Brewer has very hard to defend. Here's Woods with it. Charles throws it up, no good. And he's going to get called, or Smith's going to get called for a foul. Tucker Charles will be at the line for 2. Actually, they're going to say it was on the floor, so it'll be Messalonskee ball on the baseline. Perry to trigger the inbounds. Gets to Parent. Parent throws it away. Nice defensive play there by Dylan Huff. Here's Smith with it. to Newcomb. Newcomb in the lane, can't get a shot off. It's Smith down the lane. Smith, shot up, no good. Shot tipped up, no good. Pearson with the rebound, but he travels. .4:30 to go. First quarter, 5-2 Brewer. Charles walks it up. Gets it right side for Perry. Top of the key, Wood. Back to Charles. Crossover dribble. Down the lane. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. But he's going to go to the line for two. That's something that I noticed in the game that we did when they played Lawrence, is that Tucker Charles, when he wants to go to the hoop, he cannot be denied. I haven't seen a player that can guard him yet. He just doesn't look for it enough. It's the first one. Second one's no good. 5-3, 4:07 to go, first quarter. Smith. It's in the corner. Back to Smith. Smith. Three ball on the way, no good by Huff. Rebound comes down to Brewer. Three ball on the way, ring it up for Newcomb. His second three of the game makes it 8-3. Charles walks it up. Works off a screen. Gets to the rack, puts it up, and gets it to go down in the foul. It's tonight's Game at Every Game, brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield. Home of the family meal deal, which includes a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, cheesy breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda for only $20.99. For more info, go to sonny's-pizza.com. Shot is missed, but the offensive rebound comes down to Mason Violet, but then Tucker Charles is going to get called for the offensive foul, trying to go to the hoop. Here's Smith with it. Newcomb open for three, no good. Actually, that was Huff, missed the three. Here's Messalonskee with it, trailing by three. Charles sets the offense. Gets to Parent, open for three, in and out. Rebound comes down to Pearson. Smith, crossover dribble, down the lane, off the glass, no good. Pearson battles for the rebound and wins the battle. Here's Newcomb with it. Baseline, shot is up and good by Dylan Huff, and he gets fouled. Boy, Brewer battles on the offensive glass. They're giving away some height advantage here. Height disadvantage, I should say. 30-second timeout. Keep it right here. 10-5. Brewer, the 5 seed, leading 4-seeded Messalonskee. Hey, what I see in the early going here is that Messalonskee going to need to do a better job of blocking out while not allowing Brewer to get second and third opportunities. Brewer is really doing a good job of pounding the offensive glass and then limiting Messalonskee to one opportunity on the offensive end. Huff will be at the line to try to complete the conventional three-point play. Gets it. 11-5, 6-point lead for Brewer. Here's Perry with it. Gets to Charles on the left side. Back to Perry. Here's Violet. Nothing there. Gets to Charles. Nice cut by Charles. Can't get it to go down. Oh, just too strong. And Brewer with the ball in a 6-point lead. Here's Pearson. Gets it back to Smith. Pearson will pull up. No good. Rebound controlled by Brewer. They get it to Smith. Nice pass by Dylan Huff. And Colby Smith gives Brewer their biggest lead of the night, 13-5. Here's Charles with it. Gets it to Perry. Violet. Violet goes down the lane. Violet off the glass and in. Tough shot by Mason Violet. Big hoop there for Messalonskee. 1:27 to go in the quarter. 6-point Brewer lead. Nice pass down low by Colby Smith. And Pearson has got to go to the line for 2. Of course, we want to remind you that we will be doing some baseball games this year. And then it will go right into football season and then right back into basketball season again. And if you want to be a part of our broadcast, which not only help the community, but also is a great advertising tool for your business, contact Brian at epicvue@yahoo.com. That's epicvue@yahoo.com. And he will put together a customized marketing plan for you to help your business grow. And if you want to know how good it works, go over to Sonny's Pizza and ask them how good it's working. 1 of 2 for Pearson. And it's 15-7. Here's Cole St. Peter with the ball in the ball game. Charles with it. Loops it out to Parent. Back to Charles. In the corner. 3-ball for Perry. No good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. They have really done a good job on the defensive glass. Down the lane. Brady Sanders misses the shot. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Willie Cole, a senior in the game for Messalonskee. One of 2. And it's 16-7. And they're going to get a foul on Brewer. A 9-point Brewer lead, biggest lead of the night. 36.8 to go in the quarter. Perry with it. Gets to Parent. Parent with a jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. Newcomb with it. To Smith. Back to Newcomb. Nice bounce pass down low to Smith. He's double teamed and he travels. Good job there by Jake Perry and Cole St. Peter to get over there and force that turnover. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Messalonskee trails by 9. They have the ball. See if they can get a hoop. Here's Charles with it. And they're going to get a block. On Brady Sanders. Actually, it was on Gavin Carr. St. Peter gets it in to Parent. Back to St. Peter. Parent open for 3. Ring it up! Downtown three for Parent, and they needed that. 16-10 at the end of one. Back after this.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside. In the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center, Rick Dougal along with Brian Bork. 16-10 at the end of the first quarter. Brewer really should be ahead by much more, as Messalonskee had a lackluster offensive quarter, but Matthew Parent hit a big three at the end of the quarter to get him back in it and cut the lead to 6. Brewer with the ball, 6-point lead. Here's Smith with it. Newcomb gets it back to Smith in the corner. Get it down low. Shot is up, no good by Huff. And the rebound comes down to Messalonskee. Violet pull-up jumper, no good. And Smith with the rebound. Excellent block out by Smith there. Newcomb with it. In the corner for Huff. Back to Newcomb. Newcomb gets free in the lane. Huff will take the three. Ring it up. Dylan Huff says, I can't hit the 15 10-footers, but get me out to 17 to 19. I'll knock that down all day. 19-10. 9-point Brewer lead. Here's Parent on the baseline. Forces up a tough shot. Can't get it to go. And Brewer with the lead, with the ball and the lead. Here's another three on the way. Ring it up for Dylan Huff. 2 in a row. And Coach Dangler says, I need to take a timeout and figure this out. Down by 12 in the second quarter. What's tonight's game and every game? Brought to you by Sonny's Pizza. Main Street in Fairfield, making the most delicious pizza sandwiches and calzones since 1957. To order, call 453-7822. Check out all their delicious offerings by downloading Sonny's menu online at sonnys-pizza.com. Sonny's Pizza. Fresh dough. Better pizza. Messalonskee going to have to make a little run here before this game gets away from him. Here's Perry with it. Gets it to Charles. Charles, nice backdoor pass, but can't be handled by Parent. And Smith with it. Newcomb hands it back to Smith. Hands it back off to Goodrich. Smith gets it to Huff. Huff gets it back. He'll take the three. No good. Charles gets the long rebound. St. Peter with it. St. Peter. And they're going to get a foul on Brewer as St. Peter was trying to get it cross court to Jake Perry. It'll be Messalonskee ball on the baseline. Checking in for the Eagles, Andy Mayo. And St. Peter's going to get a breather. Parent with it. Parent tries to go down the lane. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. 22-10. 5:59 to go in the half. Lawrence cut it to 16-10 with a long three from Parent at the buzzer. But since then, Dylan Huff has scored 6 straight points on 2 threes. Make it 22-10. And Parent hits the first. And gets 2. 22-12. Brewer with the lead in the ball. Smith to Newcomb. And they're going to get a hand check foul. It's going to be on Jake Perry, his first. Tipped away by Parent, stolen away. And they call it travel. Well, I didn't think he had possession long enough to be called for travel. It was a nice play over there by Andy Mayo. But the ball will go back to Brewer. 5:43 to go and a 10-point lead. Newcomb open for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Parent. Charles into the forecourt. Tries to hand it off to Mayo. He makes a nice catch. Gets it in. And gets it back from Violet. And they're going to call travel on Mason Violet. Messalonskee really struggling in the half court. Here's Smith, 10-point lead in the ball for Brewer. Hands it off to Huff. Here's Newcomb. Goes behind his back. Hands it back off to Huff again. Get it in the corner. 3-ball on the way. Ring it up. Brady Sanders. 25-12, 13-point Brewer lead. Parent with the pull-up jumper, no good. And Sanders comes down with the rebound. Here's Smith with it. Bounce pass down low. Shot is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Sanders. Pearson tried to force that one up, maybe get a foul. Here's Smith down the lane. Offensive foul. Nice job by Mason Violet to draw the foul. Well, this referee has got his mechanics down. Here's Perry walking it up, trailing by 13 with 4:18 to go in the half. Charles trying to direct the offense, pulls it back out, resets. Perry crosses over, hands it back to Mayo. Mayo throws it away. If you're going to make a cross-court pass, you got to make sure that you can get it there. .13-point lead for the Witches. Between his legs. Nice pass down low to Pearson, and he travels. Boy, Dylan Huff made a nice move between his legs to get free, and then made a nice feed to Pearson. He traveled. Checking in for Messalonskee is William Cole. And Tessin Paz. Here's Charles with it. Charles gets the Parent, takes the fadeaway, swish. (25-14), 11-point Brewer lead. 3:23 to go in the half. Here's Smith with it. Newcomb. Newcomb gets it back from Huff. And looks like they're going to get a foul on Messalonskee. Second foul on Perry. Yeah, looks like you're going to get an illegal screen on Brewer. It's a second foul on Aaron Newcomb. 3:11 to go in the half. Checking back in for Messalonskee is Cole St. Peter. Charles walks it up, trailing by 11. 3 minutes to go in the half. Gets it over to Cole. Back to Charles. Take the three. Ring it up. Messalonskee has cut it to 8. Here's Smith down the lane. Can't get the roll. And they're going to get a foul on the rebounding action, I believe. It's going to be Brewer ball on the baseline. Messalonskee on a 5-0 run. Actually, the foul was on Brewer. It's on Pearson. And Messalonskee will be at the line for a 1-and-1. And it's going to be Parent at the line. He's 2 for 2 in the game. Official going over to explain to Coach Ben Goodwin what happened. Parent hits the first one. Parent hits them both. Messalonskee is on a 7-0 run to cut a 13-point lead down to 6. 2:38 to go in the half. Stolen away by Charles. Tucker Charles goes up with the left hand and gets it to go. Timeout, Brewer. 25-21, back after this. Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. High above courtside, the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Ryan Bort. What was a blowout is now an interesting game. 25-21. Messalonskee is on a 9-0 run. Here's Huff with it. Tipped by Charles and thrown away. Smith tried to thread the needle to Gavin Carr. And Messalonskee with a chance to cut it to a single bucket. 2:05 to go in the half. Charles walks it up. Gets it over to Cole. Back to Charles. Charles stutter step. Down the lane, gets it tipped away, but gets it back. Gets it down low. Cole with the turnaround, no good. Oh, use the glass, son. Use the glass. Here's Huff with it to Smith. Smith, jumper in the lane. That's what you do, right? Use the glass, it goes in every time. Much needed bucket for Brewer. Here's Charles down the lane, no good. And the rebound comes down to Brewer. 27-21, 1:14 to go in the half. Smith gets it in the corner. Huff for 3, ring it up! Dylan Huff is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And he puts Brewer back up by 9 with 58 seconds to go as Coach Dangler says, let's wait for one here. St. Peter didn't get the message, but he's going to go to the line for 2. That might be on Charles for not calling that out because Coach Dangler, I saw him put the one finger up, but I don't think St. Peter knew that. Misses the first one. It was 25-13. Messalonskee went on a... It was 25-12, sorry. Messalonskee went on a 9-0 run to make it 25-21. St. Peter misses them both. And Brewer is on a 5-0 run since then to go back to a 9-point lead now with the ball. 39 seconds to go in the half. Wide open for three. Ring it up. Brady Sanders. And it's back to a 12-point lead just like that. Charles, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. 21 seconds to go in the half. Leading by 12. They'll keep it with one possession here. 9 seconds to go. Smith for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Messalonskee. Parent throws it up at the buzzer. And at the end of the half, Brewer leads Messalonskee 33-21. Back after this. I thought that was your water you were giving.
Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside, the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, along with Brian Bork. Getting ready to start the second half here. It's been a game of runs here at Messalonskee and Brewer. Brewer with a 12-point lead. Brewer jumped out to a 16-7 lead late in the first quarter, and Matthew Parent hit a long three at the buzzer to cut it to 6. And then Brewer came out on fire in the second quarter and went out to a 25-12 lead with the ball. Looked like they were going to put this one away early, and Messalonskee went on a 9-0 run to make it 25-21, and they had the ball with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with the 3, and Brewer got a steal, came down, hit a 3, hit another 3, and next thing you know, they're back up by 12 again, 33-21. Well, if you coach Jay Dangler, you're hoping that your team can go on another run and sustain some defensive stops here against Brewer. And not only sustain the stops, because they've had some stops. Brewer really struggled shooting in the first quarter, but they really pounded the offensive glass and were able to get a lot of easy putbacks and help them get out to this big lead. Of course, tonight's game and every game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, home of the family mega meal deal, which includes a large 15-inch one-topping pizza, 2 large ham Italians, choice of appetizer, and a 2-liter soda for only $30.99. For more info, go to sonny's-pizza.com. As we get to the close of basketball season, we will be doing some baseball games this year. And if you want to be a part of our broadcasts, all you got to do is contact Brian, epicview@yahoo.com. That's epicvue @yahoo.com. And Brian will set you up with a targeted marketing strategy. Here's Messalonskee with the ball, trailing by 12. Parent goes behind his back, puts up a looping shot, no good, but he gets to the line for 2. Matthew Parent is 4 for 4 from the line in the game. Then I jinxed him. He gets 1 of 2. Smith with the ball for Brewer. To Newcomb. Newcomb gets it to Pearson. Pull-up jumper, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds. Kyle Goodrich was in position for yet another offensive rebound for Brewer. But fortunately, the carom was too long. And Messalonskee has the ball, trailing by 11. Here's Charles with it into the forecourt. Gets it over to Perry. To Parent. Parent with the pull-up, no good. Rebound comes down to Goodrich. Goodrich goes right side to Smith. 3 ball, Huff. No good. Goes out of bounds. Will be Messalonskee ball. Got Lawrence on the brain here. Charles walks it up, trailing by 11. Gets it to Wood. Back to Charles. Goes between his legs. Goes down the lane, off the glass, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Brewer. Remains Messalonskee ball. Charles can get to the rack every time. He's just a little too strong at the rack sometimes, and that costs him some easy buckets. Nice pass down low to Jake Perry by Charles. And Messalonskee has cut the lead to 9. 6:40 to go, third quarter. Here's Newcomb. To Smith. Smith hands to Huff. Back to Smith. Pearson with it. Pearson gets loose in the lane, up and in. Back to an 11-point lead for Brewer. Charles with it. He'll take the 3. No good. Long rebound comes down to Brewer. Goodrich gets it to Smith. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. 11-point Brewer lead. Pearson. Going to get a hold. I think that's Parent. Actually, it's Wood. That's his third. And he'll have to come out. Coming in for Messalonskee is Paz and Mayo. And to get it into Pearson, he's going to get fouled. And go to the line for 2. Pearson 1 for 2 from the line in the game. Gets it to go. 5:55 to go. Third quarter. Back to a 12-point lead. Pearson gets them both. 13-point lead, matches the biggest of the night. Here's Charles with it. Jumper on the way, no good. From Isaac Violet. Huff saves it inbounds to Smith. Smith goes off the glass and in. Colby Smith gives Brewer a 15-point lead. Charles gets loose down the lane, gets the roll. Soft touch there for the senior. And it's a 13-point Brewer lead with 5:13 to go. Third quarter. Parent with the steal. Gets to Charles. Charles down the lane. Charles off the glass and in. Couple of quick hoops, and Lawrence has cut it to 11. I'm sorry, Messalonskee has cut it to 11. Newcomb gets it to Smith. Smith pushes off, and they get it in the corner. 3-ball on the way, no good by Goodrich, and Messalonskee with the rebound. Bounce pass down low, off the glass, no good. Shot up again, no good by Violet. 2 nice looks there for Violet, and he couldn't get either to go. Here's Pearson down the lane. Pearson forces it up, and he's going to draw the foul, and will go to the line for 2. I think the first shot by Isaac Violet, he was surprised that he was that wide open, missed it badly. And then the second one, he hustled after the rebound, and he just pushed it up too hard. And Mason Violet's going to check in. Pearson gets them both. Back to a 13-point lead for Brewer, 41-28. Here's Charles with it. Gets it in the corner to Paz. Back to Charles. Charles, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. And it's stolen away by Charles. Gets to Paz. Down low. Shot is up and good by Perry. Nice look there by Paz to see a wide open Perry. 3:38 to go, third quarter, 11-point Brewer lead. Smith in the corner. Back to Smith. Nice bounce pass down low to Huff. Can't get it to go. Newcomb's there for the rebound. Pull-up jumper, no good. Smith gets the rebound. Underneath, shot is up and in by Dylan Huff. And the foul. This is what we talked about at halftime, about Brewer just killing the Eagles on the offensive glass. 3 chances there. They finally get one to go down, but the more chances you get, the more opportunity you have to score. Huff completes the 3-point play. 14-point lead is the biggest of the night, 44-30. Here's Charles with it. To Paz. Gets it back to Charles. Charles goes baseline, and he's going to get pushed. It will be Messalonskee ball on the baseline. Matthew Parent will trigger the inbounds. Here's Perry with it. Perry gets free down the lane. Can't get it to go, though. And the rebound comes down to Brewer. Perry almost got the steal. And Coach Ben Goodwin wants a timeout. Just 30 seconds. We'll keep it right here. 44-30, a 14-point Brewer lead. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. You know, the last 2 possessions, if you're just joining us, are the example of how this whole game has gone. 1 possession for Messalonskee, shot missed, Brewer gets the rebound, go the other way. Brewer, shot no good, shot no good, shot up and in the foul. I mean, when you're getting 2, 3, 4 opportunities on the offensive end, you're going to cash in eventually. Brewer with the ball and a 14-point lead. Here's Smith with it. To Newcomb. Pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound, Parent. Down the lane, Perry. And they're going to get a foul on Newcomb. Perry's going to go to the line for 2. Tonight's game and every game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivering within a 7-mile radius of downtown Fairfield. Call them today at 453-7822. Perry gets them both. And it's a 12-point lead. Smith with the ball in the forecourt. Throws it away. A little miscommunication there between Smith and Brady Sanders. Lawrence with the ball, trailing by 12. I'm sorry, Messalonskee. I keep saying that. Here's Perry with it. Parent open for 3. Oh, can't get the roll. Oh, it rattled around. Thought he was going to get the shooter's roll there. Brewer with the ball. Again, Messalonskee one and done on the offensive end. And tipped away by Jake Perry. A reach around tip away, but goes out of bounds. And it'll remain Brewer ball. Andy Mayo checks in for Messalonskee. Here's Smith with it. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Messalonskee. Down the lane, shot is up it. Oh, I thought he was going to get it to go. Jake Perry really starting to assert himself on the offensive end. Couldn't get that one to go down, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Chance to cut a 14-point lead down to 10. If they can get it down under 10 going into the fourth quarter, they really can got a shot to come back and win this thing. Perry gets 1 of 2 to make it 44-33. Full court pressure by the Eagles. Smith gains the timeline easily to Sanders. Sanders gets it left side. Back to Smith. And I think they're going to get a foul on Perry. It's a 3rd foul on Perry. 1:27 to go in the quarter. And shot is up by Goodwin, Ryder Goodwin, and it's blocked by Mason Violet. And Perry's going to get a breather. 3 ball for Sanders on the way, ring it up. Brady Sanders, just a freshman, making his presence felt here in Augusta. And the ball is tipped out of bounds, and it will go back to Brewer. 14-point Brewer lead with 1:18 to go in the 3rd. Here's Huff with it. Huff, pass down low. Shot is up, no good by Gavin Carr. Messalonskee with it. Parent, step back, no good. And the rebound controlled by Brewer. Under a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Smith gains the timeline. Wide open for 3, no good. Ryder Goodwin, and the rebound comes down to the Eagles. Parent with the runner, no good, but he's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. Parent 5 for 6 from the line in the ball game. Well, just when Messalonskee makes a little run to try to get back in this thing, Brewer hits a couple of threes and puts it out of reach again. Parent gets the roll. 12-point Brewer lead, 36 seconds to go. Third quarter. They gain the timeline. Goodwin can't handle it. Goes back to Messalonskee, trailing by 12. Here's Charles with it. Walks it up. .15 to go in the quarter. Charles fiddles and diddles. Hands it off to Violet. Parent open for three. Air ball. He's looking for contact. I think he short-armed it. The end of the third quarter. Brewer with a 12-point lead, 47-35. Back after this. Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside. The Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork. Get ready for the fourth quarter here. Messalonskee trailing 47-35. It's been a game of runs. And Messalonskee had a big run in the second quarter to get it to within 4 points. And then Brewer closed the quarter with a run of their own to be up 12 at the half. And in this quarter, Messalonskee came back and cut it to 8 and had the ball. But Brewer held on that possession and were able to go down and score and get the lead back to 14 at one point. And they settled in with a 12-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. Goodrich down the lane. Off the glass, no good. Parent comes down with the rebound. Charles gets it ahead to Paz. Cross court. They get it to Violet down the lane. Violet can't get the roll. And Brewer comes down with the rebound. Smith in the forecourt. Pearson gets to Huff. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Parent. Here come the Eagles. Paz open for three. No good. And the rebound battled for. Brewer tips it out of bounds. It will remain Eagle ball. Violet's going to get a breather, and Noah Wood comes in the game. Here's Charles with it. In the corner. Three ball, no good by Perry. Fourth quarter beginning the way the third quarter ended for Messalonskee. Tough shooting night. Here's Smith. Newcomb almost loses the handle. And it's almost stolen away. Nice play there by Jake Perry. Very quick hands, but he's not able to control it. And Brewer maintains possession. Smith gets it into Newcomb. Newcomb gets free down the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Wood. Here's Charles on the run. Charles Gets it to Perry, who misses the layup. Tough layup, but missed it. 6:23 to go, fourth quarter. And still 47-35. Ball tipped out of bounds. Stays with Brewer. Smith to trigger the inbounds. Gets it into Pearson. The turnaround jumper, good.
Pearson.
49-35. Here's Charles with the jumper, no good. And Newcomb has it. Newcomb almost loses the handle. Fiddles and diddles. Gets it to Smith. Has it almost tipped away. Open for three in the corner. Ring it up. Kyle Goodrich joins the hit parade. 17-point lead. And Coach Dangler wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 52-35, back after this.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. High above courtside, in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, along with Brian Bork. Brewer has jumped out to their biggest lead of the night, 52-35, as they've outscored Messalonskee 5-0 to start this fourth quarter. The Eagles have had some nice looks, just have not been able to get anything to go down in this quarter. Tucker Charles will walk it up. Charles goes between his legs, gets to Paz, open for three, no good, front rim by Perry. Here's Charles for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. Newcomb with it. 5:17 to go in the ball game. 17-point Brewer lead. Charles gets his hand in the passing lane, knocks it out of bounds. Cole checks in for Messalonskee. Here's Goodrich with it. Gets to Smith on the baseline to Huff. Back to Smith. Get it inside to Pearson. Pearson pulls it back out. Here's Smith. Hassled by Charles. To get in the corner for Sanders. Down low for Pearson. Working hard down the lane. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound up and in. Pearson gives Brewer a 19-point lead, and Messalonskee misses on the other end, and then a foul in the rebounding action. Fourth foul on Perry. Trailing by 19, I'm sure Coach Dangler is going to keep him in there. He needs him in there. Here's Sanders with it. Gets to Pearson. Down the lane, shot is up, no good by Goodrich. Had a wide open lane there, almost waited for the contact. Nice pass in transition by Tucker Charles to William Cole for an easy bucket. Here's Smith. Goes behind his back, gets loose in the lane, Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Messalonskee. Charles with it. 3-ball. Air ball. Wood saves it in. Nice play there. Gets it back. Gets to Charles. Charles goes between his legs. Charles forces one up. And I think they're going to say 2 shots. I thought it was in his move to the hoop. But Tucker Charles going to go to the line for 2. He's 1 for 3 from the foul line. 3:35 to go in the ball game. Messalonskee trails by 17. Misses the first one. Well, I think that if you're trailing by 17, you might need some shooting out there. I'm not sure why Matthew Parent's on the bench. Charles gets 1 of 2. 16-point Brewer lead, 3:30 to go in the game. Sanders with it. Loops it down low to Huff. The shot is missed. Well, that's 2 easy bunnies that Brewer has missed. Here's Violet with it to Wood. Wood spins. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. Nice move there by Trevor Wood. And I think Coach Dangler must have heard me because Matthew Parent's getting ready to check in. Wood hits the first one. Second one on the way, got it. 54-40. Charles gets his hand on it. It remains Brewer ball. Coach Ben Goodwin wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 54-40, back after this.
Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside. The Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork. 54-40, Brewer leads Messalonskee. 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Newcomb breaks the timeline to Pearson. It's almost stolen away by Tucker Charles, but somehow Smith gets it. They get it in the middle. Almost thrown away. Nice catch by Sanders. Pearson, little runner, no good, gets his own rebound. Smith, nice bounce pass down low to Huff. Up and in. Here's Charles. Gets to Parent. Parent with a runner. No good, but he's going to go to the line for 2, I believe. Matt Parent is 6 for 7 from the line. Paz checks in, as well as Nick Woodside. Sanders comes out for Brewer. What a game this freshman has had. 10 points off the bench. Charles gets 1 of 2. I'm sorry, Parent. 15-point Brewer lead. Newcomb gets it. He gets fouled. And both teams will be in the bonus the remainder of the ball game. Newcomb has been quiet since hitting 2 threes in the first quarter. Gets the first one. Brewer has had an excellent night from the foul line, and they've only missed twice all night. And the jinx again. 16-point lead, 2:21 to go. Here's Charles with it. Almost throws it away. Has it. Baseline parry, up and under, no good. Rebound Brewer. 16-point lead as we go under 2 minutes. Newcomb's going to pull it back out. Almost stolen away. Smith. Beautiful pass by Smith, but it's rejected by Parent. It was a beautiful pass to Dylan Huff, but Parent was able to get back, and as Pearson lodges the ball between the rim and the backboard, and the possession arrow favors Messalonskee with 1:48 to go in the game. Jay Dangle takes a timeout. We will as well. 57-41. Back after this. See, that guy goes just like
Your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center, high above courtside in the Sonny's Pizza Broadcast Center. Rick Dougal along with Brian Bork. 57-41. Brian, it's almost time for me to sing that famous song. You know that one, right? The old Monday Night Football song. Now, you're not as old as me, so you might not remember that. Remember Dandy Don Meredith? Turn out the lights, sweet darling. The party's over. Here's Charles with it. Pull-up jumper. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Brewer. That's the game in a nutshell right there. Pearson goes down, left hand, up and in. One and done on the offensive end for Messalonskee. That has been the issue all night. And on the other end, Brewer has pounded the offensive glass. And they've really dominated a bigger, stronger Messalonskee team. Charles will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Misses. 1:26 to go. 18-point lead. Travel by Smith. And he is dumbfounded by the call. The official is telling Isaac Violet that you need to wait here. You can't come in the game. See where that little white X is? Go stand on the white X. And Parent has to come back in. Here's Charles with it. Charles, a stutter step. Three ball on the way for Mason Violet, no good. Rebound comes down to Brewer. Newcomb with it. Gets it ahead to Pearson. Off the glass and in. And Coach Dangler taking a timeout. We'll keep it right here. I want to remind you that we'll be bringing you some baseball games this year. And then, of course, we'll be doing some football in the fall. And then we'll be back with basketball again. Because now this is like a regular thing now, you know. First it was a trial. You know, at the beginning it seems like, let's try it out, see how it is. And you people out there, the fans, spoken. So you like what we're doing? So if you want to be a part of this, if you're a business and you're watching this, and you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is contact Brian Bork, epicview@yahoo.com. That's epicvue@yahoo.com. And Brian will put together a targeted media campaign. It's not just a local sponsorship. We got 500-600 people watching these things. This is a targeted media spend, as they say in the business. I used to be in the business, so I know all the jargon and stuff. 1:05 to go in the game. Messalonskee trailing by 20. Charles gets the hoop and the harm. Well, this Messalonskee loss is not due to Tucker Charles's efforts. That's for sure. He has been all over the place tonight. Really has been the offensive, really the only offense that Messalonskee has had all night. Fouling out on that play is Kyle Goodrich. He fouls out with 3 points. Charles gets the foul shot. Here's Newcomb. They're going to gain the timeline. And it's Lennox Cummings with it. Newcomb's going to get fouled. Yeah, it's going to be the 5th foul on Perry as Coach Dangler looks to empty the bench. Newcomb is 1 of 2 from the line. As both teams empty the bench. No good. Here's a 3 on the way for Messalonskee. James Smith. And rebound's tipped out of bounds by Brewer. As Newcomb comes out, Sanders comes in. So this is going to be just what Hamden didn't want, is another matchup with Brewer here if Hamden's able to win their 8-1 matchup coming up next. 3 ball on the way, ring it up with Cole St. Peter. 61-47, 14-point lead. And a carry on Sanders. Really? 17 seconds left. Just let him dribble out the clock. Here's Gardner with it. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound battled for by Smith. And they're going to get a foul. I believe it's going to be on Nick Woodside. And Brock Flagg is going to go to the line. He's a freshman. They've got 5 freshmen dressing for this Brewer team tonight. Flagg hits the first one. And he gets them both. Tell you, this Brewer team is going to be around for a while. 3-ball on the way, no good. And your final score here from Augusta. Brewer will advance with a minor upset over Messalonskee, 63-47. Back to wrap things up after this.
Scott Searway, your state senator, is working hard for you in Augusta. Born and raised here in Central Maine, he's proud to advocate for the community he grew up in and to work for a better Maine for all. A graduate of Lawrence High, Senator Searway would like to wish the boys and girls basketball teams the best of luck this season. Go Bulldogs! Paid for and authorized by Maine Prosperity PAC, P.O. Box 1, Augusta. Not paid for or authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. Tonight's games brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, now delivering within a 7-mile radius of downtown Fairfield. Senator Scott Searway, Lawrence graduate and proud senator of our area. Hometown veterinary care, 51 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Dr. Townsend, been taking care of my dogs for as long as I've been in Fairfield. Waterville Tire and Skowhegan Tire, voted Waterville and Skowhegan's best tire places since the inception of Waterville and Skowhegan. Heward's Martial Arts, where you can learn self-defense and discipline, among other things. Dow's Quick Stop, now under new ownership. Amanda and Todd Dow stop in for ice-cold beer and soda. And Central Maine Pharmacy. Owner Chuck Roy is not only owner, but he's the pharmacist. So the owner is on hand to meet your pharmacy needs. So tonight's final here, 63-47, really wasn't close throughout, other than the run that Messalonskee made in the second quarter to get back to 25-21. Brewer really handled them from there. And I'll tell you, really was a situation where Messalonskee could not handle the offensive rebounding action of Brewer. They were all over the offensive glass, giving them multiple opportunities, and they were able to take this one fairly easily. Leading scorers for Brewer was Trevor Pearson with 17. Dylan Huff had 16. Brady Saunders had 10. Colby Smith had 6. And then Kyle Goodrich chipped in with 3. And Brock Flagg had 2 points off the bench for a total of 63. For Messalonskee, it was really all Tucker Charles. He really carried them offensively. He had 18 points. Could have been much better if he'd have shot better from the foul line, but he finished with 18 points. Matthew Parent also had 13. And then Jake Perry had 7. Mason Violet with 2. Cole St. Peter with 3. William Cole with 2. And Noah Wood with 2. For your final score, 63-47. I want to thank Brian Bork, my producer extraordinaire. I'm Rick Dougal. Again, your final score, 63-47, Eastern Maine quarterfinal. Have a great night, everybody.
Today's game is recorded and produced by Brian Bork at Epic View Studios. Advertising spots start at only $20 per game. Today's broadcast is made possible by the following local sponsors: Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield, Maine. Waterville Tire, College Avenue, Waterville, Maine. Maine Athletic Fundraising. KVCC, Western Avenue, Fairfield, Maine. Hometown Veterinary Care, Western Ave, Fairfield, Maine. Davis Vinyl, Design, Print, Install, Benton Ave, Benton, Maine. Doug's Garage, Neck Road, Benton, Maine. Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Waterville, Maine. Patterson Logging and Firewood, Patterson Road, Benton, Maine. Hewitt's Martial Arts, Winslow, Maine. Massage by Andrew, Main Street, Waterville, Maine.